you know, I can go get the keys too. Okay, let's get started. Plunk as I plunked down. That's what happens when you get as old as I am. Well, I was in Houston last weekend with my oldest son and his wife, and we were looking up on the internet all these things that we could do in Houston, and there's so much information available to us that we can download, right? And it got me thinking about how we forget about our spiritual downloads that we have access to all the time if we just take the time to be quiet and ask for guidance, whether it's intuition or a power greater than ourselves, whatever it is, it seems to come to us when we take the time to be quiet. So let's just try that now. Please close your eyes. Find your breath. As a much greater resource that we forget we have access to. Internal knowing. Let's bring hands to heart center. And we always remember that we do have access to a power much greater than ourselves, universal spirit. We take the time to tap into that, then we notice the beauty and the grace that always surrounds us. Please lower your hands, open your eyes. And we're going to start in standing today. So come on up, find your best Tadasana. Feel grounded through your feet and then stretch up really tall. Reach up as high as you can. And bring your hands down by your side and just kind of swing side to side, just warming up. Bring the arms higher, lower, just kind of let gravity bring them around, or momentum, I guess it would be. Warm up all those core muscles. You can even feel it in your hips and shoulders. Good. And then pause, stretch your arms up again. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Lengthen up and arc to your right. And then come on back up and switch. And come on back up. And bring your left hand to your upper back there. Right hand to your elbow. And feel a nice stretch in your triceps there. And then if you want even more, you can arc to your right again. Come on, back up. Reach up, stretch up, and then switch. Right hand to the back, left elbow. And if it feels good and you want more stretch, you can arc to your left. A little more intense. And come on, back up, stretch up, and fold forward. Let's take a moment. Let your arms relax. Drop your head and check in with your feet and legs. And then on your next inhale, pranam. And exhale, fold. Inhale, stretch all the way up. Hands to heart center. Good. Let's just do a couple half salutes. So stretch up with your inhale. Fold forward with your exhale. Pranam. Hold. Inhale, sweep all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold. Pranam. One more like that. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold. Pranam. And fold. And widen your feet a little bit. And turn the toes out so you can come down to a deep squat. And then if you feel like playing a little bit, see about shifting, lifting your heels again. If your heels are down, maybe they're not down. And just do that a couple times. Good. And then come on up, forward fold again. Uttanasana. Maybe walk your hands to the left and to the right. Kind of stretching everything out. And then go ahead and come back to all fours position. And just flow through some cow and cat. Use your breath as a really good tool. Then pause in a flat back position. You're going to make sure your knees are hip distance, feet are hip distance. Hands are in a good spot under your shoulders. And then lift the knees an inch or two. Keep that really strong, long spine. Now keep the left knee lifted that inch or two and extend the right leg so the ball of the foot comes down. It feels like a plank position, but you have your left knee lifted, and then lift that knee up a little higher. You might round in your upper back, that's okay. And then swing the knee to the right and to the left and to the right and to the left a few times. Good. Bring the left foot down. Keep the knee lifted. Step the right foot up and set both knees down and take a child's pose. Walk your hands a little further forward. Come up on fingertips. Take a breath. And then please make your way back up. We have another side to do. So curling your toes, lift your knees. I just want you to feel how stable your neutral spine is here. And keeping the right knee lifted, extend the left leg. Feel stable, lift the right knee, swing it to the left and the right. Good. Set the foot down, keep the knee lifted, step in, and then push up and back to a downward dog. You might have to move the feet back a little bit. You can walk your dog out and swing the heels, whatever works best for you. And then again, lower your knees. Take a child's pose. Let your wrists rest. And then making your way back up to all fours position. You can keep your knees grounded this time, but extend your right leg. I guess that knee lifts. Just find your neutral spine, add the left arm. And now you're just gonna bend your left elbow so it comes to the side, and then bend your right knee and bring your leg to the side. See if you can maintain good connection, then stretch both leg and arm forward, or not forward, but opposite directions. I'm not explaining very well, but that's okay. Good, do that one more time. Bend elbow and knee. See if you can maintain that stability, and then extend them long and come on down. Whew. Other side. Left leg, right arm. Keep breathing. Feel your strong core. Bend the right elbow to the side, left leg to the side. Hold for a breath. Extend them long. Find that stability again. And then one more time. Bend the elbow, bend the knee. Try not to let your hip lift when you do this. And extend. And come on down and get off your wrists for a moment. Just sit back on your heels, stretch out your quads. Maybe lean back if it feels good. And then come forward again to all fours. And just bring your hands slightly in front of your shoulders. Extend your left arm up and then slide it under, but don't touch down. Just kind of, it's a motion. So sweep it back up and come under. And one more time. And this time, go ahead and come all the way down. Rest in that thread the needle position. Couple breaths. And come on up. We'll do that on the other side. So extend the right arm up. And thread it underneath. Just sweeping action. Stretch it up. One more time. And thread the needle. Just pause. Stay with your breath. And come on up to all fours. And this time, extend your right leg to the side. Come down to your left elbow. And again, stretch your left arm up and thread it. And then come on up. Switch legs, switch elbows. Extend it up. And thread the left arm underneath. You feel something in the inner thigh. Big stretch. And then bring the knee in. Bring the arms in. I'm going to have you actually lower to both elbows though. And let's do it with your hands interlaced. Well, just kind of set up your shoulders. So think, I want to really get alongside body, and then I want to really round the upper back for that. And then bring the shoulder blades closer, broaden the clavicles, and press down on your forearms and hands, and then just lift your knees to a dolphin pose. So you feel really strong in the shoulders here. And you can walk your dolphin out. And perhaps extend the right leg, point and flex a few times. If you're feeling strong in the shoulder, you don't have to extend the leg, and then switch. Point and flex. Bring the foot down, lower your knees, and take a child's pose. And then Come on, up to a downward facing dog again. And walk your feet just a little closer to your hands so that maybe you're more into your feet. If you need to bend the knees, you can, but because I want you to feel stable through your feet. Pick up your right hand, bring it to the left ankle or shin, and do a little twisted down dog. And then switch. Right hand down, left hand reaches. And unwind. Walk your feet up to your hands. Forward fold. Just grab your elbows. Maybe sway forward and back, side to side. Just kind of checking in with all those muscles and ligaments. And then you decide whether you're going to use blocks here. I'm going to bring my hands down, step my left foot back, deep lunge. Take a moment to feel that stretch. Feel like you're grounded through your right foot. Your alignment's good. Lower the back knee and take your time coming up Anjane Asana. Utilize your breath. Think on my inhale, I feel really strong and connected. My exhale, maybe I'll shine out a little more. One more breath. On the exhale, touch down. Now lift the back knee and come up to crescent warrior. You can use your front thigh if you need to. Just take your time. You want to feel super stable here and then reach up to the heavens again. Hips stay square to the front. Back leg super strong, helps keep you stable. One more breath. On the exhale, touch down. Good. Step back, downward dog. On your next inhale, come forward to plank. And then keep moving your heart forward as you lower down. Stretch your feet long, stretch your arms long. Think long back of neck as you come up. Dalabhasana, locust pose. Lift your legs and feet if you want. One more breath. Good. Bring your hands under your forehead. Take a break. Bring your hands by your chest. Push all the way back. Downward facing dog. Step your feet to your hands. Inhale, pranam. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up, reach up, open your heart. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Let's keep going. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold. Pranam and fold. Step your right foot back. Deep lunge. Heels, knees, and sits bones all line up on each side. Lower the back knee. And come on up. Anjane Asana. One more breath. On the exhale, touch down, lift the back knee, and make your way to Crescent Warrior. Feel that back leg super supportive. Two more breaths. On your next exhale, touch down and step forward, forward fold. Inhale, pranam. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Standing on your right foot, lift your left knee. Just get into balance a little bit. And then slowly bring it behind you. Find the foot with your left hand and stretch up. And then release the foot. Bring the knee forward and down. Switch sides. Right knee lift. Slowly bring it behind you. And let go. Bring the knee forward and down. Good job. If you want to use blocks for this next sun salute, you can. I don't know, for whatever reason, I'm not today. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold. Pranam and fold. Step your left foot back first this time, deep lunge. Lower the back knee. Inhale, stretch up, Anjane Asana. Touch down. Slide your hips back. This is where you might need blocks. Straighten the right leg. Runner's lunge stretch. Bend back into the front knee. Lift the back knee. Crescent Warrior. Good. Next, inhale, ground the back foot down, warrior two. Check your alignment. The back leg, super supportive. Good. Little reverse. So left arm down, right arm up. And then Parsvakonasana, elbow to the knee. Just stretch the left arm up. Bring the arm by the ear. And then just round down, turn the back heel up and step back, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale down. Downward facing dog. Then the left leg. Step it through, deep lunge. Lower the back knee. Stretch up, Anjane Asana. On your next exhale, touch down, slide your hips back, runner's lunge position. Keep pressing the heel down. And into the front knee, lift the back knee. Come up, crescent warrior. On your next exhale, touch down. Ground. Oops, I forgot. Come back up because it's harder. Ground the back foot down, warrior two. Next inhale, reverse it. Exhale, Parsvakonasana. Elbow to knee this version. Stretch the arm by the ear. Round down. Turn the back heel up and step forward, please. Inhale, pranam. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center as you do. Sit to chair pose. Drawing your low belly up. Keeping really connected in the core. And then reach towards the floor, straighten the legs. Forward fold. Pranam. And fold. Next inhale, step the right foot back. Lower the back knee. Inhale, Anjane Asana. Stay for one more breath. And touch down. Inhale, slide the hips back, straighten the left leg. On your next exhale, bend back into the front knee. Inhale, lift, crescent warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, stay for a breath. And then next, inhale, Parsvakonasana. Reach for the floor this time or the block. You can do inner or outer foot, whatever works. Stretch the arm by the ear for a moment for 2 breaths. And then reach that arm back up. Pretend like I'm pulling on your wrist to straighten your left leg. Trikonasana. And the left knee round down. Turn the back heel up, step back. Downward facing dog. Your choice, child's pose or vinyasa. So inhale to plank when you're ready. Exhale to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale down. Down dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Walk your dog out for a moment. Next, inhale, extend the right leg and step it through. Deep lunge. Lower the back knee. Inhale up to Anjaneyasana. Stay for one more breath. On the exhale, touch down. Inhale, hips back, runner's lunge. On the exhale, bend back into the front knee. Lift the back knee. Crescent warrior. One more breath. Ground the back heel down, warrior two. Next inhale, reverse it. Stay for one more breath. On the exhale, reach for the ground or the block, or you can do elbow to knee. Stretch arm by the ear. Next, inhale, stretch the arm up, straighten the right leg. Trikonasana. On your next exhale, round down, turn the heel up, and step back. Downward facing dog. And come down to your knees. Take a child's pose. Let everything relax. And then come up to a seated position. Grab your blanket and bring it in front of you. Now you have to think core here. You're just going to come up to a deep squat here. Hands right under shoulders, knees to the outside of your forearms. And I like to have my feet closer together because then but you have to have your heels lifted high and then lift your butt high. And then squeeze your arms and think really drawing into the core, really round the back as you shift your weight forward to your hands. Maybe lift one foot, maybe lift the other. Bakasana. Just play with it. And then come on down. Good. Come back to all fours. Move your blanket to the side and come to your forearms again. So shoulders right over elbows, hands pointing straight out this time. So you can really use your hands, spread them. And then again, lift to dolphin pose. Preparing your shoulders. Now see if you can feel stable enough to lift to your left hand. So your left hand's in the same plane as your right elbow. And then extend the left leg. And just for fun, bend the left knee, bring it on top of the left upper arm. Extend the leg and bring it down. Good. Lower to your knees. Come back to forearms and just stretch back to child's pose for a moment. We'll do that on the other side. It takes a lot of core strength, shoulder strength. And then come forward again. Dolphin pose. Lift to your right hand. Try not to let your body shift too much. Right hand's in the same plane as left elbow. Extend the right leg. Bend the knee, maybe set it on top of the upper arm. Just play. Extend the leg and bring it down. Come on up to all fours and swivel your foot to the side so you can sit down. Bring your feet wide. You want to turn sideways so your heels can be on the mat. You could do that. If you want to sit on a blanket, you can do that too, because I want you to feel really tall. I like to just kind of notice if I need to inner spiral. So if you can sit on your sits bones and get super tall, your kneecaps and toes point up. I like to press the heels down. And then if you want to fold forward, just think, I want to keep all that. I don't want to round my back to go down. No, I want to just feel a good stretch. Perhaps you can come to your elbows. Maybe not. It's okay if you can't. Just want it to feel good in all parts. I'm really using my legs a lot here. Maybe you can reach for your feet, your choice. Some of you I know are really flexy this way. Upavista Konasana. And then come on up. And just your right leg, bend the knee like it's a hinge, right? And bring the foot to the inner thigh. Or I like to kind of bring it back even further and come to the top of my foot. Now, if this is no good for your knee, just leave your leg extended. And then just turn and face your left leg. And then you decide you feel really grounded, you feel really tall, your belly's facing that outstretched leg. Maybe you can reach for your outer leg with your right hand or outer foot if that's in your wheelhouse. Janu Shirshasana. Come on up. Oh, that felt good. Stretch that leg out and bring in your left leg. Turn and face your right leg. And then you decide how far you want to stretch down. Belly's trying to face that leg. The twist. Then come on up and just bring both feet in. Get on your sits bones again. It takes some doing. Might even have to lift. Think, okay, sits bones. I like to bring hands under ankles just because that's my weakness, but you can bring the hands under toes or under heels if you want. And then think to yourself, I just want to feel the sits bones grounded. I want to feel my spine nice and long. And then I'm going to use the strength of my core to broaden my knees. And if you still want more stretch there, I'm pressing down with my forearms to maintain that so I can lengthen out of that and then round down. And come on up. Carefully bring your knees up. Give yourself a little hug. And then everyone scooch to the middle of your mat and go ahead and lay down. Bring your feet wide, arms into your cactus. And just do a couple windshield wipers, so both knees to the right. And up and over to the left. Do that one more time to the right. And to the left. And then bringing both knees to the right. Bring your right heel on top of your left knee if that feels good. Just increases the stretch a little bit. Couple breaths. Unwind and we'll switch to the other side. Left knee on top of the right if that feels good. Don't do it if it doesn't feel good. And then unwinding, bringing both knees up. Bring your right leg up, interlace behind the thigh. Extend your left leg. Just flex and point a couple times. And then rotate your ankle one way and then the other way. Good. Bend the knee, interlace in front of the shin. Just hug that knee in a little closer. And then maybe bring it to the off to the right side and the left, just kind of exploring just a little bit. It's very subtle movement. And then release and switch. Release behind the left, extend the right, flex and point. Rotate the ankle one direction, big circle, and then switch. And then bending the knee, tucking it in a little closer, moving it side to side a little bit, just very subtle. And then go ahead and stretch out for Savasana. Every exhale, that's weird. Every exhale, let go a little deeper. Just really take the time to notice and feel where you're holding any tension, or hanging on to something that's not serving you right now. Check in with your shoulders and let them just be supported by the earth. Relax the bottoms of your feet even. Noticing your breath. Endeavor to deepen it, make it a complete breath. And start to move in small ways when you're ready. In your time to notice that all your parts still move. Please draw your knees in, roll to the sides, and push on up to seated when you're ready. I'm going to share this from Marianne Williamson. Divinely inspired being precedes divinely inspired doing. I seek to be today who God would have me be, that I might know and be capable of manifesting that which He would have me do. As I make the focus of my attention the enlarging of my compassion and the honing of my gentle self, then all I am meant to do will proceed from who I have chosen to be. My highest function is to be the person I am capable of being in order to do what I am capable of doing. Bring hands to heart center. I greatly admire each of your hearts. Namaste.